What's going on, everybody? Proud to announce the Spotlight Sports Network are partnered with SeatGeek. Save $20 off your first order for live events, concerts, and sporting events, and more. All you have to do is just insert the promo code Spotlight Sports Network to save today. Again, that's Spotlight Sports Network and save $20.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, what is up, It's me is King, we're back in the building with another 7200 seconds podcast. As always, I got my guy, Coach Dante, one of the hardest working men here on the Spotlight Sports Network. Coach, what's going on, man?
I'm doing good. Just got off practice. You staggering a little bit. But where is Koo at? Coming into my stream laughing at me. Like I'm concerned. Talking about what happened to my Astros. Where are you at, Koo? Where are you? Because last time I checked, you sitting at home. And you watched the Astros just come back from a 4.41 lead. And Altuve did it again. Koo, where are you at, Koo? Come in my chat. Come in the chat now, Koo. Like I say, I told everybody, I'm not phased. What's good, Jeremy? What's good, Jeremy? I'm not phased. I'm not phased. So like I say, you can come in my chat all day. You won't and say, hey, Dante, are you okay? You know, down, I'm straight. I'm okay. I'm okay every day. Oh, okay, all day, every day. But where you at? Cool, don't be hot.
Since we, again, my voice is still hasn't came back yet from the great, awesome show at the Stream Rules. WWE was here in Philly on Saturday, and I went there and seen the presence of Bray Wyatt return. So my voice has not came back yet. It goes in and out. But since we talking about MLB, let's get on MLB. Since we talking about it, we got.
Is it my mic or your mic, Key? Is it my mic? Because I'm hearing some stagnant.
Hold on. Let me rehook it back up. Oh, it's me. Okay. Let me rehook it back up and yeah. So give me 1 second. How about now? Am I good?
You good? You perfect.
So you know, my voice didn't come back yet from that. You know, I had to see Bray Wyatt return. It was great. It was lit. I had my Hey Randy shirt for RKO for Matt Riddle. But anyway, let's talk about this NL and ALDS. We saw the Philadelphia Phillies knock off the Braves. They get one game up on the Braves. Dante, did you see any of that? Did you watch any of that game?
I didn't even watch any other game. I didn't watch any other game at all. Like I said, I was chilling, chilling. I didn't watch my Astros that much. I didn't even see my Astros that much because I was just so busy just chilling, getting ready for practice. But then again, I'm watching some more replays, but I'm watching more tape on the Astros and Phillies, but I didn't even see it. But like I say, the Astros bats are never down. So you can laugh all day if you want to, but them bats is gonna wake up, and plus Altuve is gonna be a thorn in your side every time you wake up in your sleep, Arku, and you know that. So I'm waiting on you to show back up now, since you want to come in my 2K live stream and say, Dante, are you okay? Everybody know in the group chat in the Spotlight Sports Network, Dante don't be phased. Everybody know that the trolling don't work against Coach Dante, because guess what? Every time you do it, it's gonna come back to bite you in the behind, and that's what it did to Koo. It did not come in the chat, cool. Let's go. Come in the chat. You want to talk? Yo, your Rangers at home. Let's go. Let's talk now, cool. Let's talk now, cool.
Then we got my guy Philly Sports Talk, but AKA Robert, what's going on? But no, the Phillies take game 1, 7-6. At first, we had that 7-1 lead. Freaking Eflin come in, giving everybody damn heart attack. Matt Castle. Matt Olson comes up with a home run. Travis Gurneau, he hits one. Jesus Christ. But the Phillies pull it out because of Nick Castellanos. Thoughts and prayers goes out to what the hell is her name? The Murder She Wrote lady. She passed away. And we know what happens when a tragedy happened. Nick Castellanos has a game in his career. And he had 3 hits and a game-winning catch. Tie and run game-winning catch. So shout out to Nick Castellanos. The Braves go down 1-0, 7-6. And tomorrow night we get Mr. Zach Wheeler on the mound. Hopefully we can go up 2 games. Nola will start in Philly. Maybe we can close it out there. We'll see. But
well, we do get the home field advantage though, since we took game 1 of the series. So that's
pretty big.
What's
good, Kayla? What's good, Kayla? How you doing today?
Right. Why they putting these
baby
in the middle of the damn day? Don't they know people gotta work? Exactly. Because I was at work watching the damn Phillies game.
Same here. Like I didn't have to be work till 3, and I watched good portion. Like Ranger was a heart attack waiting to happen twice. God.
But Ranger Suarez got out of some jams. Thank God, bases loaded, two men out. I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna go the wrong way. But I give it to Ranger Suarez for sticking it out. As Dante says, the Astros, they were down 4-0 at one point. I was like, oh, Seattle coming out hot. And then I look again and see, 8-7.
Told y'all every time somebody come back to troll me in the network, you better ask who it doesn't work because I'm always find to wait. It's gonna bite you in the behind, and that's what it did to Cool. Cool, you spoke too early, and where you at? Don't hide now because you didn't hide when you came out.
Jordan Alvarez with the 3-run homer in the 9th and takes that game 1. Right now, the Guardians are losing to the Yankees 4-1, and they're at the bottom of the 6th. And the Dodgers and Padres just started their game, so it's nothing game right there. Like, who in the hell is calling out on a Tuesday to watch the
You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised.
Jordan should be MVP. Jeremy, what's going on with your Broncos? What do you say to everything? I mean, I know you got to say so and everything with the Broncos. We already talked about Russ. We don't think it's more Russ. We think it's more of Nathaniel Hackett at best.
Trust me, I wrote, like, if everybody last seen my video, I kind of went in depth on the Nathaniel Hackett. So I kind of basically, in other words, torn Hackett a new one.
But we all saw last night's game. We did recap it this morning, so we're not gonna go too far in depth with the Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh boy.
But, the Raiders did lose by 1, 30-29. McDaniels had a chance to tie it. Even
should have taken the field goal.
Commented on that analytics call, and he said, in that moment, you got to tie it up. Analytics, you have to tie the game up there. That's in my opinion. If you got a chance to tie the game up with Patrick Mahomes, you got to take that extra point. But another roughing the passer call has come out with that roughing the passer happened last night's game. How they called it roughing the passer, it clearly wasn't. But now the NFL's in an uproar. Apparently, they're going to look at this after the season. But how can the NFL fix this roughing the passer, or what do y'all think the NFL should do about these roughing the passers?
It's ridiculous. Like, when I think of roughing the passer, like it's hit below the legs. I mean, like to the point, like towards like the kneecap. But like when you like perfect example, not just the Raiders game. Look at the Atlanta and Tampa Bay game. Like that was some BS as well. Like that was a clean sack by Grady Jarrett and tackled Tom Brady clean. And it's like, no. So then again, like what? So you're gonna say, basically, is it gonna be a rough the passer? Like how's defensive? Your defensive players going to get sacks. So that's
yeah. Do we got to put flags on a quarterback?
It,
What's going on halftime? Do we got to put flags on the quarterback now since you can't hit their
if
ass
it's
in
gonna be that
no
way,
type of
then
way?
so be it.
You might
But
well
for
play
me,
flag like my little league team. Play flag. You might well do that. Put the flags on the quarterback and say, go grab their flag. Go grab their
No,
flag.
here you go. You know how they the red shirt in practice? Put the red jersey on them on every game.
that's true, and also you do that in warm-ups too. Like, or no, but the one way I would, would find a way to change it is to actually make that reviewable. So because it's like this is ridiculous. God,
Dante,
even
what
had
you think?
Pat.
No, I said it last night when I tweeted out. I said you might well just start sticking flags on these quarterbacks and just doing like my flag football team. Go pull a flag, or like you said, go pull a red practice jersey on them and play 2-hand touch or wrap up. Matter of fact, don't even wrap up because you can't even wrap up. You can't even wrap them up at this
Remember we
point.
used to play back in remember we was kids? 1, 2, 3, hold.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Oh my
hold, one,
God!
two,
One,
three,
two,
wrap
three,
up,
hold it.
or just 2-hand touch. And that last night call was a joke. That last night call was a joke. That was a clear fumble. That was a clear fumble. And the Chiefs should have got the football with a chance to score and going in the second half. But like I say again, Raiders fan base say the referees killed them last night. But other than that, hey, you can say the same thing about Kansas City Chiefs because Kansas City Chiefs got robbed at the second half. So if you want to talk about the referees, let's go back to that fumble recovery where the Kansas City Chiefs got robbed on. But that nowhere near as a fumble. They had every right to say the referees was incorrect on that too. So again, it goes both ways. It goes both ways on my end. But like I say, we'll see what they're gonna do. I can't give you suggested what I think they should do. But again, they should do something about it because this is horrible. I don't think the Tom Brady roughing the passer. I don't think that was a roughing passer. I wouldn't have threw no flag, and I damn sure wouldn't have threw the flag on the one that Chris Jones when he sacked Derek Carr last night and fumbled it. That would have been a fumble going the other way. So I wouldn't have called no flag, threw no flag on both of those. I wouldn't have threw no flag.
And this is another thing too. I want to kind of add to is like and there's some instances where the PIs were not getting called. Like literally, why not bring back reviewing PI calls too? Because that really has kind of helped.
Yeah, they did that. Nobody it didn't they really didn't review them like that.
Like that's some BS.
They really didn't review the pass interference when it was reviewable. So after that whole thing with the Drew Brees situation in that NFC Championship game with Roby Coleman and Drew Brees, they never looked at it again. What's going on, Ern? They never looked at it again. So I mean, they need to go back and review what the hell a catch is.
That's true.
Because obviously they still don't know what a catch is.
Or someone get Chisel the Donuts on the phone. He'll probably
It
help.
was like there was a guy. So I mean, I feel like a catch is a catch. If you catch it, so if they talk about you bobbled it possession. What do you mean? Of course, when I catch it, it's going to move. But I have solid possession of this ball. So what are you talking about? It's not a possession. Oh, you ain't make a football move. So you mean to tell me I got to catch and make my way upfield for it to be a catch? Get out of here. Last time I was told, boom, catch. How the hell are you gonna talk about Refsky when your Eagles is 5-0? Look, we had some calls too that didn't go our way. You don't see me complaining about them. But
It's
yeah,
just
but
it's a
something
huge
got to be done
problem.
about this roughing the passer. Y'all need to go. Y'all need to go back and look at things over the off season, what you can do, what they can't do. Robert keeps ignoring me. I'm gonna come knock all his garbage cans like Chris did on Friday.
You want to come to you sure you wanted to make that trip all the way to Jersey? Because shit. But
Aaron, what's good, man? How you doing from last night?
what
You
up,
okay,
Ern?
Aaron? Aaron, you good?
It's yeah, the refs ain't affecting y'all. Yeah, not look. Wait till this Dallas game. It's in Jerry World too.
No, we're home against
You know
Dallas.
what? Y'all know what? Every time I want to say one thing, Keith, before we all go to another subject. Every time I think about, every time I think about the Raiders, I think about Ern and what he said about Josh McDaniels. How
Yep,
him and Spotlight argued over Josh
nobody
McDaniels.
wanted to
Nobody
listen to
wanted to believe him, but now they know his point. They know his points.
Everybody was looking at him like he had 99 heads. Oh, just give it a chance.
But
You don't know what he's gonna do. Ern said from the gate, I don't like this mother fudger.
Hey, what you said? He been hiding behind Bill Belichick. It's a reason why he been hiding behind Belichick. Bill Belichick, them, huh?
and and Dante, think of this too. Even the numbers show like was it like 11-25 as a head coach. I mean, he's lost a lot of games more than he's won some.
He had one playoff win, and that was by luck that Tim Tebow threw that, and Demarius Thomas
Yeah,
scored. And then he got
and,
killed by the Patriots. Like,
but I would say this too. To go back to Keys, say he has 99 head one, but like one of them is not a smart one, so you had to pull the Jay Z out of there.
he said we are Robin, not Batman.
Oh damn!
All right, so the roughing the passers definitely need to be fixed. They need to clearly sit down and see what is roughing the passer, what isn't. Me and Dante last night was on ECG channel, and we actually got the whole definition of what roughing the passer is. So I was like, oh well, it does say if it's up to the referee's discretion. So I mean to rule and figure it out was roughing the passer, but I think they need glasses and context and whatever else to clearly see.
Shit, I've been hearing people
Like
say that
that.
we need to get
And Tom Brady, he don't like being touched at all. He a crybaby, and I swear for goodness, that flag was so late. That flag was so late. Soon as he got up, he went in the rough ears. Like, for real, you're not gonna call this. And they have a team meeting. What you want to do? Do you want to throw the flag?
Yeah.
Do you want to keep it moving? You know what? Let's throw the flag. I'm like, come on.
God, it's like damn.
All right, y'all. So we all see how Pittsburgh season is going right now. They are 1-4. They got decimated by. They got shitted on by the Bills with no
Pittsburgh fan. Hey, I'll say this too. But Pittsburgh, are you okay after that shellacking? Oh my god.
So can Pittsburgh turn it around and save their season?
I want to say no because I can't trust Matt Canada as an offensive coordinator because his play calling is absolute shit. I mean, look, they got some good talent: Najee Harris, Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson, George Pickens. But Matt Canada, it has not done them justice being their offensive coordinator. Like I mean, if the way that they're going, this might be Mike Tomlin's first losing season in 14 seasons. It's going to be seeming like that, but knowing the Pittsburgh, well, we'll see. But for me, I'm going to say no because, like I said, I can't trust the offensive coordinator, and just not having TJ Watt also hurts too on the defensive end, which also hurts them as well, partially.
Dante, what you think? Can they turn their season around? Mike Tomlin said this is on him, so how can he change things?
Well, first of all, that fish show called Finding Nemo. First of all, you got to find the hell out of with Chase Claypool. You got to find Chase Claypool. Right now, he's finding Nemo right now. So that's the title. Find Chase Claypool. He just keeps on disappearing every time I look up. And I just dropped him on fantasy. So yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that for not giving me nothing. Deontay Johnson's got to stop dropping the damn football. And I already said it. Once you burn that bridge, you got to cross it right back over. And Mike Tomlin got to cross that bridge right back over. You decide to start Kenny Pickett, even though he didn't throw no interception or no touchdowns, but the damn offense show didn't get going yesterday. And the Bills just a million times just better than Pittsburgh still. Let's be honest with that. They're just a million times better than the Pittsburgh Steelers on that day. It's a reason why they did them the way they did. And it's just something don't feel right with this Pittsburgh Steelers team. I want to say they're still going to have a winning season. I want to stand by that. But right now, I might have to plead the goddamn fifth. I'm not going to say they won't. They would not have lose the season, but I'm going to have to go 50-50 now. I didn't change my goddamn mind and went 50-50 because knowing Mike Tomlin, he's going to always find a way to keep this team competitive. But they weren't competitive against the Buffalo Bills. Like I said, I think Buffalo Bills is a million times better. But that was not still a football yesterday. That was not still a football we seen on Sunday. That was nowhere near Steelers football. And last time I called it, The last time them two teams played, I think the Steelers beat Buffalo in Buffalo. So again, with
Yeah.
Big Ben Roethlisberger. So again, that was not Steelers football. But like I say, you switched the quarterback. I don't think Mitchell Trubisky was a problem. Now this defense can't stop nobody. All of a sudden, the receivers when they gonna show up, and when is AKA Chase Claypool, AKA Finding Nemo is gonna show up, I don't know. So again, that's Mike Tomlin's gonna have to cross right back on that bridge, right back
Finding
over that bridge,
Nemo.
over that bridge. So
Oh,
again,
that's gonna be a good.
I'm gonna
Let's
plead
put
the
it in best
fifth.
of spotlight.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. I can see them have. They also see them have for his first losing season, because that was right. That was disgraceful performance on Sunday. The way they put up.
Oh man, yeah, no. Mike Tomlin's gonna do everything in his power to try to definitely do something to save the season. Because just if he doesn't, this will be the first official losing season that he's had. He hasn't had a
Losing season in 14 years, which is wow, that's really crazy to even think about that.
So I mean, Mike Tomlin
Because
is
like
just that guy.
I'll say this too. I don't want to put the blame on Tomlin because Tomlin's doing what he can. For me, it's the offensive coordinator that can't get these guys going. Like Dante said, I mean, not having TJ Watt on the defensive end hurts them defensively. So both sides they stink. Plain and simple. It's like they stink like dirty laundry on a hot Sunday afternoon in the summertime. So that's well, I'll leave it at that.
Oh, we got to talk about another coach and a quarterback. We got to talk about the Washington Commanders.
Oh, where do we
and,
want to begin with that?
I forgot. And it is hockey season too. Hockey done started.
Oh, good grief!
I'm not looking forward to the Flyer season, so y'all won't hear me rant about them.
Neither would I. So I'm not. But I already lost brain cells on the Phillies, and I'm not losing any more on the fucking Flyers.
Eagles Super
It's
Bowl,
possible.
Eagles Bills, yo, that would be crazy. So Ron Rivera, he did apologize for the Carson Wentz remarks, but again, this is another head coach, another power figure in the organization that's calling out Wentz. They pretty much asked him, why is everybody else in the NFC East better? He said quarterback. I was like, oh snap, Ron Rivera, did you just throw this man under the bus? And now he apologized for it. If you're Carson Wentz, doesn't it feel like another situation? Ben Simmons, Doc Rivers.
Yeah, and also think of this too.
If you're Wentz, how do you feel?
I would feel pissed off, but then again, knowing that Carson Wentz, and I said this too. I didn't see that, but
I gotta go look at him. I look at him
because me and my buddy Tyler actually talked about this. Like we know that he's a 1-year wonder. That 2017 was a really good year, and ever since that knee injury has not been the same. And Ron Rivera, I know his time. I know he's one of the other coaches that's on the hot seat. But if I'm Carson Wentz, yeah, I'd be feel pissed off. But knowing that you're the somewhat of a decent quarterback, but I mean you have Taylor Heineke backing you up, you might. Who knows? We see Sam Howell take his place. Who knows? Because we dealt with that situation before with
Trey Turner touchdown home run from Trey Turner. The Dodgers is on the board. Trey Turner to Philly, make it happen.
Please,
Dave. Why I keep getting his name wrong? Come on, Dave, make it happen. Trey Turner here.
But,
anyway, go ahead.
But my final thing is those comments he made. There's no turning back from that because you've seen and I've seen the football community kind of going after Ron Rivera, mostly Eagles fans. So it's just like kind of poking fun at him. So I mean, it's like, yeah. So I'll leave it at that. Oh, jeez.
Carson Wentz, Eagles, Russell Westbrook. Jesus Christ, Dante. How would you feel if you're Carson Wentz? Got to hear another organization talking about you, man.
You know what I'm gonna do if I'm Carson Wentz? I go out there and throw the ball game Sunday. That's what I go to because I feel like it's a slap in the face. I'm in another situation where a team don't respect me and don't want me. And I'm in a situation again. It's not my fault why this team is hurting. I'm not hurting the team every single ball game. I played well enough for this team to win. What happened to this defense? What happened to
Baker's
Terry?
pretty.
What happened to Terry McLaurin? What happened to Terry McLaurin? He hasn't been really good this season.
And
Jahan Dotson has been a bright spot, but he's been
and
okay.
he's hurt.
I don't have a running game. I don't have a running game like I used to. So what am I supposed to do now? Everything is on my shoulders. So if I'm Carson Wentz, hey, I'm the reason why we're losing, and the reason why everybody in the division is better because quarterback. I'm throwing a game. I'm going out there. I'm throwing a game. I'm throwing the whole game. And now you're gonna give me a reason to put Taylor Heineke in. But right now that is unprofessional. But like I say, yes, Carson, to answer your question, Carson Wentz should be slapped. Should feel slapped in the face. He should feel slapped in the face.
Yeah,
that should be. That's come on, man. Come on now. That's unheard of, and that's another situation Carson Wentz is walking into, and now you feel like he's gonna have to get the hell up out of there if he don't perform. They're gonna let him go, and he's on a 1-year deal too, and it doesn't help him. They can let him go after the season.
2 years.
2-year deal. They can let him go this year. They don't. If he don't. They
not
don't
just that too. We're still eating up part of that contract, if I'm not mistaken, too. Am I not wrong, Keith? We're still eating up that contract that we gave Wentz.
I think we're done paying with Carson. I think, or we might.
If that's the case, then
year. I don't know. Y'all gonna lose to us 14. Just saying, 14-0, 14. Or I'm assuming you're a Dallas fan. Like I don't know what that comment is, but okay. Yeah. So anyway, it's Juice. Get out of here, freaking Andy Dalton. I should have known.
Honestly, Juice, correct me if I'm wrong. We owned the Saints the last couple of years, and also, Juice, how's Cam Jordan's ankles from last year? Good Lord, is he still having them taped up? That's
freaking Jalen Hurts cracked him.
He snatched that man's ankles.
But Carson Wentz, I don't know what this man's going to do. I don't know if he has to go somewhere and be relevant again. I don't know.
He's trying to, but it's just like
I don't know.
Because, like I said, that ACL injury in 2017 that really screwed everything up for him. Like he has not been the same since then. He's dealt with a back injury. He's dealt with a scary concussion, which was crazy in its own right. But yeah. Oh, and I was thinking,
Vince McMahon in the building. You missed it. Dante called Chase Claypool Finding Nemo. Where the hell he been at?
I'm sorry, but I mean the best thing for Chase Claypool is where's Waldo? For real.
You can't find him.
Tommy.
That's the one person you can't find is Waldo. That's one person you can't find.
But no, we were just talking about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is in another situation, another organization talking about him. I feel like Ron Rivera. They asked Ron Rivera why is he not succeeding in NFC East, and he said quarterbacks. I said, oh shit, he just threw Carson Wentz under the bus. So if you're Carson Wentz, how are you feeling? Like you in another organization talking about you. The Colts talked about you. Jim Irsay went at his neck. You saw what happened here in Philly. Now it's happening here in Washington. If you Carson Wentz, how do you feel? Like,
I really don't. If you look at his stats statistically, he's ranked 4th in passing yards this year, right? So you're actually throwing a 4th ranked passing yard quarterback under the bus. A quarterback only could do what a quarterback is doing. If he's getting hit on his back 90% of the time every single week, what else can you really say? But for Ron Rivera to just come out and say Carson Wentz is the reason why they can't compete. Well, your defense is giving up mad points. Your offensive line can't block.
You don't have a running game.
Where's your running game?
Yep.
Just your teams give up touchdowns. So
my receivers not doing good. My receivers hasn't been showing up lately.
Like you paid Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, he hasn't been showing up. Jahan Dotson is hurt. It's out. Logan Thomas out. So what I'm supposed to do? What the hell I'm supposed to get out there and do?
And I forgot. I didn't acknowledge what's going on. Westside Media. What's going on, Ern? What's up, brother?
Cowboys Corner, what's up, my boy? That's my
What's
favorite
going on,
Cowboys
Cowboys
fan.
Corner?
Cowboys Corner, shout out to you, man. That's my favorite Cowboys cop, man.
But I'm gonna just be it's a whole it's an entirety of the football team on why Washington is the way they are. It's not Carson Wentz. It's just not Carson Wentz. If you look at the time when Taylor Heineke was the quarterback, he still had a top 5 defense that was healthy at the time. Where's Chase Young? He's still nursing.
He's still hurt, yeah.
He's still nursing a knee injury from last year. Like they lost Landon Collins in free agency, so it's like,
what's going on?
Okay, we can't put all the blame on Carson Wentz. We just can't. He's ranked 4th in passing yards, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing something right. They just can't finish games.
So apparently the Giants punter is stuck in London, but no, he's having passport issues, so he's stuck over there right now.
Oh, jeez. Like I said, I mean, like your quarterback can do so much. Like if your O line is absolute shit, your D line is shit. Yeah, you're not gonna win games. Like I mean, look, I don't like totally hate Carson Wentz. I mean, look, I think him. I mean, there's some still talent left. You know, like I said, he may not be the same quarterback he once was, but he can still put up some decent numbers at this point in his career.
If I'm Carson Wentz, he's got to be the most bad luck quarterback so far. If you look at after he got hurt, that ACL, Nick Foles took over and won that Super Bowl. He was never the same. He came in camp out of shape the very next year. Now, granted, he did lead the team to the playoffs with practice squad wide receivers at that point of time. But then again, he goes to the Indianapolis Colts. Goes to the Indianapolis Colts. He did shit the bed just one game after he played good throughout the whole season. He's up out of that. He goes to Washington.
That was Jacksonville.
He goes to Washington, and all of a sudden, he's the 4th.
Oh,
Dante froze. But I could go in and say this about Carson Wentz so far in this season.
Right, because like I say,
Dante, I don't know what's going on with you, brother.
I think he might be having internet issues.
But yeah, Carson Wentz, he has 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 62.9 completion percentage, 1,390 yards. And on 132 completions. I mean,
he's a mobile Jameis Winston.
Not a mobile Jameis Winston.
What's going on, Hoop Channel? Thank you. I appreciate it.
What's going on, Marquise? What's up, boy?
Ooh, Hurts or Fields? I mean, Wentz or Fields? I'm taking Jalen Hurts. I'm taking Justin Fields.
Honestly, it's not Carson Wentz or Justin Fields. It's the Bears O-line or Washington offensive line. Which one you're picking?
Oh, yeah.
I might have to go with Washington.
It's not really the quarterbacks. It's their offensive line at the end of the day.
Right.
But if I had to choose,
the Bears can really do nothing to help.
If I had to choose, I'm picking the Commanders' offensive line. I'd be scared behind the Bears' offensive line. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be scared behind the damn offensive line.
Man, I'm pleading the 5th on both offensive lines.
Yeah, I'm a spotlight because they're both absolutely horrible. Because the Commanders got at least something there, but it's not great. The Bears didn't do anything to address their offensive line. Justin Fields is still running for this man's life. I don't know how many times he's been sacked and how many years has been 2-3 years now. Like he's got probably got more sacks than he does touchdowns. So it's concerning.
It's very concerning.
Oh God! And Thursday night, Mean Goalie. Oh God! God bless her brain cells.
God help us all. Chicago and Washington.
I was going to do it on Spotlight Raiders Talk, but absolutely not. I'm banning that from my channel.
I'm taking a day off. I'm taking a Thursday off. Y'all got it, Robert.
Yep. Look, Coach only want to do Coach's Corner on that thing. Mm-mm.
Listen.
What is there to preview? Bears O-line has
preview who has the worst offensive line.
Yeah, I'm going. Like I say, I take the Commanders' offensive line. I know they suck, but the Bears' offensive line is worse.
This is what is going to go down. You're going to have to flip a coin for the offensive line.
Gotta ask
Oh,
Siri.
not a coin flip. God damn.
Hey Siri,
Up, Big
which
Simple. What's
offensive
going
line
on,
is better?
brother?
Hey, you going Commander's fan? That's my boy. There you go. He been hiding.
Oh
Spotlight,
damn!
he
You just
hiding
missed
from it. He
all
been
the
hiding
Carson
from it.
Wentz slander.
Spotlight, he been hiding, bro. He hiding from it now. Don't hide.
Big Simple don't hide, man. That's my boy. He don't. Let me find out. Hold up, Simple. Wait a minute. Before we go into the next subject, Simple, let me find out you've been hiding. You don't hide, bro. You know me from the last channel, brother. You better not be hiding, bro. You better not
We
be.
was talking about your Commanders, man. We was just talking about how Ron Rivera
Man.
threw Carson Wentz under the bus. Like that wasn't cool.
I'm sorry to say Big Simple, but I can't call them the Commanders, but they're not commanding nothing. So they're the Commodore.
Honestly, I thought the football team sounds a lot better than the
Ooh,
Commanders.
that makes me think, Key. If y'all know music, and y'all want to know what's going on with Chase Claypool, hello,
Oh right.
is it me
Hello.
you're looking for?
What's going on, Flame?
Yeah, someone get
What's going on?
I'm sorry.
Be like Adele. Hello, it's me.
See, I know you don't hide, brother. I know you don't hide.
So let's go ahead and get into it. So, I'm sorry, D. It's a Raiders question. I'm sorry. Didn't know you was gonna
I
pop
think
up.
he
in
be
the-
doing. I think he be doing that on purpose. I think she be knowing that. She be knowing that. She be trying to set people up on purpose.
I said
Oh,
Scott up
God.
this morning. Great with that hurricane question, didn't I?
God, I just.
But we all know
oh, God.
Devontae Adams, his little, frustration last night after the game. He did push the cameraman, and the cameraman is now pressing charges. But NFL already said that they're going to fine or discipline Devontae Adams. My question to you, Raiders fans, and whoever want to answer, if Devontae Adams gets suspended in any type of way, does this hurt the Raiders?
It does. And I feel like the NFL should investigate both teams because if you look at it when we was going into halftime, we had beer cans thrown at us. I do have the video, I do have the clip. They were throwing beer cans at Cleveland Farrell, and they threw a beer can at one of the trainers going into halftime. But do I feel like Devontae Adams should be suspended? I'm not going to be biased here. I mean, he came out immediately and said his apology, but I only see a 1-game suspension. I don't see nothing more than 2 to 3 games. I don't see that. And then on top of that, he didn't, according to Ian Rappaport, I seen it earlier, he had no real significant injury after the push.
I'm gonna say I'll say my piece, and I'll let you finish.
Oh yeah, but he didn't have no significant injury, but he still wanted to. For me, the reason why he did I'm gonna just be honest. This is my reason why he did the police report.
Yep.
Money.
Same. Yep.
Money.
Clout
They see the
chaser.
big contract, and they see what Devontae Adams is getting paid. Let's just keep it real.
And that's another good. Yeah, so that's another good point that Ern brought up because even
Right. They was calling some of our players the N-word as well. But I rest my case on that. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
But yeah, I do agree with Spotlight though. But it's just like if the camera doesn't have like you said the camera has like you said it does not have a significant
Right,
injury
no,
because
he ain't got no injuries like that.
Like
I can't say I would have done the same thing. Like I guess I'm different. Like I get you're frustrated, and
But really,
from the video that I seen, it looked like he ran in front of him though, and like Devontae just pushed him. Point blank, you shouldn't have done it. But I mean, in that situation, I'm different. I'm not looking for no money, no handout on that. Like I understand you frustrated. Look, just give me some tickets, sign some shit. Like I don't need to file no police report. I don't need to take this into legal matters. Like we all get it now. If I got injured, that's something different. But I didn't get hurt.
That's just a cloud chaser, and not to mention too, like how many. Like I just feel like now it's just like the Raiders cannot see out of trouble though. That's the thing too. When it comes to the legal system, and we saw it with Ruggs and we saw it with Arnett. So I mean, if there's
No, Arnett was just dumb.
Armin's just a moron, and should not even have a job after. Well, thank God he doesn't. But
Arnett
like,
Arnett is Arnett is an idiot.
He's just dumb. Damon Arnett was just dumb. Dumb. Henry Ruggs, it was a mistake. Stuff in Vegas. We all know he.
oh, and also Nate Hobbs too. He's another one guy get kind slightly because of a DOA in a parked car, like which still does make sense to me. But I mean, makes sense, but it's kind of stupid at the same time. So I mean, this is why sometimes I feel like Vegas at times control a lot of crap.
Oh God, I don't know if y'all hear Jalen and I. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
He's over there yelling. Think about this way: that video is out forever, and his personal wife. How many people are going to come up and ask him? But that's true.
oh, he Vegas said life, not wife.
Right. I don't
fact-
know how
no
to
wonder-
fix this madness. Just let it all play out. Big Simple said Eagles win against the Cowboys. Really want that tie.
Cowboys who won the tiebreaker.
I don't know which way that I would defend it right here. I can't defend it. I mean, like I say, to be honest, after a loss like that, shit, I'll be frustrated too. I don't know if I'm gonna push somebody like that, but I'll be frustrated too after a loss. So he got every right to be frustrated after a loss like that. He scored 2 touchdowns, 2 long passing touchdowns, and then Hunter Renfrow bumped into him on a passing touchdown on the last play of the game. He bumped into him on a loss like that, in a close loss like that. I would be frustrated too. I'll be frustrated as hell too. Well, like Devontae Adams, you can tell he was frustrated, but like I say, I let the NFL handle that, man. Like I say, if they suspend them, they should suspend them no more than 1 game. If they find them, they find them. But like I say again, man, this is just all frustration got buoyed in on Devontae Adams last night. After that was a tough loss, and I'll be frustrated as hell too after that.
Yeah, because he even slammed his helmet
right after the play.
Yeah.
Right after the play, right when the thing was over, he slammed his helmet.
And it looked like he also snapped at somebody too. I can feel this man was heated. Not to mention like the 2 long ones should have been 3. So I feel like even though that they called it incomplete, that's like I still feel like he had somewhat possession of it for me, but
yeah, he didn't have possession at all of that ball. I looked at it. It looked like he did.
Was out.
It looked like he did, but when I looked at the second replay, he didn't have possession at all. He was still bobbling. But why, if you're on the last play of the game, like on 4th and 1, why do you have 2 receivers running in the same direction anyway? Why do you have 2 receivers just running the same direction?
According to
anyway?
sources, they said Devontae Adams ran the wrong route. According to sources,
he ran right dead in the Hunter Renfrow.
And I think Hunter Renfrow supposed to ran the post or something like that, or a corner route.
It looked like a high-low, and somebody they cut a little bit too early. That's what it looks like. So,
and not to mention too, you also had Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Like, what, you going to use him on 4th and 1? Like, for the love of God, like the dude's been trying to prove to get a contract. Like, damn.
Even on that 4th and 1, I don't care how many people was in the box. Give it to Josh Jacobs. Shit. I don't care if the whole 11 plus the referees is in the box. You give it to Josh Jacobs. I don't care.
I'm surprised Devontae Adams ain't super kick Hunter Renfrow out his way. The way he was going, they literally crashed right into each other. But it is what it is, man. Like I say, I think the Raiders played hard enough to win that football game. Just a couple of mistakes they caused.
The
Raiders' next schedule is definitely winnable.
Yep.
Yeah, and not so much as too. Like, if we looked at the score of their games, is like 10 points or less. Like, they're all close.
Every game we lost by 7 points or less.
Like, I mean, the Chargers was a 10-point loss, but like Spotlight said, I mean, those were winnable. There were games that should have been won. If it weren't for those coaching mistakes.
Spotlight.
I think I don't have nothing Raiders background now. I'm sitting at home. You know what I'm saying?
Just
as a Raiders fan, just put me on vacation. Can we just move to 2023 at this point, please?
Send them to Cancun for the rest of the playoff couch.
You know what I'm saying? I'll just go over once the Raiders lose again. I'll go over and play my piano and be depressed.
I don't think the referees
gonna
made
be-
a
Y'all know
difference
that.
in this
What's the name
game,
of that
bro.
song came
Not
on
that
Bob's
much of a
Burgers with the
difference.
girl be playing on the piano?
I forget. I was gonna say you about to get your Schroeder on like Peanuts. You about to be Schroeder.
I forgot that darn song that's on Bob's Burgers when she be at the piano, and her voice is terrible.
Oh, Linda.
Yes.
But moving on, OBJ is back in the news. They're just trying to figure out where he's going to go. He's rehabbing. I think somewhere in November he'll be ready. So, what team actually fits OBJ right now?
Y'all might be shocked about this one. But I say the San Francisco 49ers at this point.
What?
I say the San Francisco 49ers. Don't get me wrong. They got a Brandon Ayuk that you could put up in the slot. Debo Samuel can do everything on this football field. But if you need a guy that could get you a play, OBJ is the guy for it. It helps out Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think is a good fit. He's on the West Coast. He don't have to go anywhere cold, so his knee ain't gonna freeze up on him. But I do love OBJ, and that I hate the 49ers because it's a Bay Area thing. I don't have, but 49ers is my number one. Number two, I only got two teams, and the second team, y'all might be shocked about this one too. The Dallas Cowboys.
Hell no!
Oh, hell no!
I'm sorry to say, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, what you do with that, you got CeeDee Lamb on one side. You got Michael Gallup on the other side. Mind you, Odell can play in the slot as well. Another weapon for Cooper Rush that has been playing good. I like it because at first I thought about, like, I might say Philadelphia, but Philadelphia don't need another goddamn receiver at this point. So I'm gonna say the Dallas Cowboys. I like those two teams for Odell Beckham, and of course going back to the Rams, but I don't see that happening. I think they need to get Allen Robinson back. You gotta get him involved some way, somehow. I don't think Odell Beckham fits because Allen Robinson is there. Now, if Allen Robinson did never go there and they still needed Odell, it makes sense. But
you already have it. Oh, damn.
Heck.
Pointers, I can get I'm responsible.
He said, "Oh God, that must have rushed into your head."
no, if that's the case, then Odell Beckham needs to be every receiver on the Chargers the way your injury report looks. The Chargers injury
I
report
got
like
no
a goddamn
offensive
Bible.
line to help Odell. By the time Justin Fields gets to Odell, it's going to be too
He's already on
late
the
for him to
ground.
stacked. So no.
I mean, I can say if depending on how long Keenan Allen is out, I could say Odell go to the Chargers. I can
The
see that.
Chargers.
I mean, Guyton's already out for the season.
Right. I mean, I can see that too, but I think the top two is San Francisco and Dallas. I really think so.
Dante, where you
But
see?
the thing with the issue with
Right.
Dallas is, like, how much money do you even have left to spend? Because remember, they have all that money's already locked into Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. Like, how much money do you even have left to spend? They're probably over.
All
they're
you
over,
need
over
is
10.
Odell on a 1-year deal.
Yeah,
That's
Reynolds.
all you need.
I say it was
And you
more.
can
I
make-
think
and you
it's
can
more
really
the
make
49ers.
moves to get a 1-year deal to Odell. So I mean,
OBJ to Denver.
no,
That's
hell no.
Big Simple said Dallas don't have a cap even for a rental.
You can say they can have the cap. They don't have the cap all you want. They will make it happen. That's one thing about Dallas. They will make it happen some way, somehow. They got to release some people that was on IR to get rid of them contracts. Listen, Odell Beckham is not playing for a 3-year, $30 million contract. You could really get Odell Beckham on like a 1-year, $1 million contract. That's not going to be hard to clear cap space that way.
I
Number one is
say
San Francisco.
Yeah, I think I was going to say San Francisco. They could definitely use another receiver to help out Samuel and Ayuk, because you got two right there. If you also have Odell, like you said, in the slot, they got a good three-headed wide receiver core right there in San Francisco. Because I mean, I think that team could be a lot better with Odell because I mean, if you get it, like I said, Debo can do what he can do best. Ayuk is good. I mean, who knows? So, but I wouldn't be surprised if any other teams that will kind of come calling like like a Green Bay because who knows what's going on with their receivers? Good lord. Even though I know it's not possible, but you never know it nowadays in NFL.
True.
Dante, who you think? Where OBJ gonna land?
You know what I think? The Baltimore Ravens. I think they can use an extra target. I think they can use an extra target outside of Mark Andrews.
25 million cap.
Yep.
Ooh.
Outside of Mark Andrews, Devin Duvernay, I think they can still use another target. And Bateman is out, the young studded wide receiver. He's out right now. So I'm gonna go Baltimore. I think Baltimore could be a excellent choice for him.
So David wants OBJ to New England. That's a possibility. I mean,
no. I like Dante's a little bit more. I don't. New England's not going to work.
I think Baltimore.
I definitely say Baltimore.
Because I
totally forgot about Baltimore though.
Because think of it this way with Baltimore, they got rid of Marquise Hollywood Brown, which is I think that was their number 2 guy, even though with Mark Anderson is their number 1 tight end they go to. But with Hollywood Brown's production gone, like you're gonna need for somebody to replace. And I think, and Dante said it best. I think OBJ could be that guy to replace that production that was left by Hollywood Brown when he got traded to Arizona.
The only problem I had with Baltimore is that they did that with Dez Bryant, and Dez Bryant got hurt. So do we want to do this with Odell again?
Hey, you know what? That is a very good point.
That's a very good point, but they down a receiver right now. So if he's healthy,
I mean,
we'll see. They down a receiver. They need a receiver. They stud is out. Mark Andrews, hey, they can. I figure that's the team that can use them. Maybe I still think the Rams could be an option. I mean, you can never have enough wide receivers. I still think they can be an option. Allen Robinson ain't stepped up. Well, hell, why don't you bring someone that will step up and make a play? Odell Beckham, why don't you bring someone, put some pressure on Allen, put some pressure on him to play perform. So I think Baltimore is my first choice. Baltimore is my main choice, though.
I think Baltimore and San Francisco.
Jake said he can see Gesicki getting moved to Denver.
Ah, hell.
Not like already having trouble. He don't want to see no more of that in the AFC.
I don't want to see no more AFC West weapons, man. I don't want to see that. And the thing about it is, I got Gesicki in my fantasy, bro. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm over this. Like, I don't want to see no more of them ugly behind. Don't go for being a dolphin to a donkey, please.
Ern had said before you got in here, he said, tell Gooley, he said, we give him Waller for Roquan Smith.
You know what? Make the damn trade. Make it. Make the damn trade. He ain't going to play in Chicago either. You want
Waller for Roquan? Jalen getting on my nerves. This ain't going yelling. Dolphins, they haven't been throwing to him. They haven't.
No, because it's been
mostly they don't have nobody to throw to him now.
Yeah, Skylar Thompson pretty much. And I feel like this is where I feel like, and also too, I think there's also the thing too with you also got you're also have to blame the Dolphins for fucking up the concussion protocol. So I mean that's another thing that's going to be in place for the next coming years or so. What do you think? What do they already implement that, or is it going to be next week or something like that?
I think it's already implemented, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm not giving up Renfro, but I'll give up Waller. You're bugging, Damien. You're bugging.
Waller for Renfro. Waller and Renfro for Roquan.
If that's the case, then Waller and Renfro for Roquan and Darnell Mooney. You gotta give us something back in return.
See, I mean, there's.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna move on. So Taysom Hill, we haven't really heard nothing from Taysom Hill, but Sunday he had a monster game, 2 touchdowns, especially that long ass run. So do they still use him more like this when Jameis come back, or will he go back to his tight end role?
I say more of a tight end role because
I think whoever the offensive coordinator is for the New Orleans Saints, you got to line him up everywhere on the football field. He's just that type of player. You could use him as a fullback. You could use him as a running back. You could use him as a tight end. You could use him as a slot. You could use him in a wildcat. You got to be very versatile with Taysom Hill when Jameis Winston come back. You have to be. That gives him another weapon outside of Chris Olave. And Landry has not lived up to the expectations.
Landry's been irrelevant.
He's been very irrelevant. So on top of that, he's definitely going to be the Debo of New Orleans. That's exactly what he is. So you're going to have to do that.
And me and Jalen about to have a damn fight because he breaking control. I ain't buying his ass another one. He just got a new one. Over there banging shit. No, hell no, y'all can't have Pringles. He said y'all can have Pringles.
We don't want no
Byron Pringle.
we don't want no snap, pop, and crack, whatever they call them Pringle thingies.
Once you pop, you can't. Once you pop,
Rocks.
No, Pringles. What was the slogan? Once you pop, you can't stop or something.
We don't want no can't stop, won't stop Pringles. We don't want that.
Yeah, Pringles are good though. I haven't had in a while. Damn it, now I want some Pringles, sour cream and onions. Dante, you see Taysom Hill still getting this love, or will they go back?
So Jameis Winston?
No, will you see more of Taysom Hill when Jameis Winston returns?
Not a quarterback. I think they still mix it up, put him to some wildcat formations, and let him run the football. I think they still do that. But far as throwing the football, no way. I don't see him unless Jameis Winston gets hurt. Then I can see them doing that. But they're still gonna put him in some situations where they can run some wildcat quarterback keepers and at receiver position and stuff. They're gonna still do the same thing. So now, if Jameis Winston is healthy, I still think he's gonna be the quarterback for this team.
I mean, Taysom. We all know when Taysom Hill gets lined up, you know something about to happen. He can get lined up behind center. He can be a tight end, a wide receiver, a punter, a kicker, a tight end, a linebacker, a safety. He might as well just play all the damn positions on the line. There you go. Once you pop, you can't stop. There you go. Yeah. That's the Pringles.
God, I haven't heard that before.
There you go. Yeah. So, but
yeah, Rob, you kind of young for that slogan.
Huh?
Robert's kind of young for that slogan.
Yeah. Once Jameis does come back, I don't think you might see Taysom Hill in some packages. But you know, as great as Taysom Hill is, he's definitely a great gadget player, like Vic said. You got to put him in your offense if you want to win some games. And last Sunday showed I bet you nobody had Taysom Hill in their lineup, and he had 2 touchdowns.
Just to throw y'all off real quick, today makes 30 years.
I'm old.
It makes 30 years of the Mighty Ducks.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Sure does. I just saw it on somebody's story. It makes Keenan Thompson put it on there. He put on his Instagram. It makes 30 years that he debuted.
Wow.
30 years ago he debuted on Mighty Ducks.
I feel old now. I was 8. I was 8 when the Mighty Ducks came out because I'm 38 now. You said 30 years?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't even thought of.
Damn, if he was 8, then I was 6. Oh my God, I feel old. I just wanted to throw that out there, though. That's sports.
It would be funny though. And key thing of this too, it'll be. It won't be funny if their kicker got hurt. You could see him being a kicker. You never know because we seen Justin Reed know how to kick was a kicker in high school. I'm like, damn, we could have used him instead of Matt. Or no, that's whatever. Man, kickers are getting hurt. Man, kickers gotta stay healthy nowadays.
He changed the pace and he moves the chains. Yeah, that's definitely Taysom Hill. Definitely moves the chains. I just don't think he's that good at a quarterback, but he's good everywhere else.
He's the Tim Tebow. Hello.
Oh no, not Tim Tebow.
I mean, he could do everything else, but he could do everything else but play quarterback, right?
The flying V.
Yes. Let me go to Disney Plus and see if they got the Mighty Ducks on there.
The Basham Brothers was mine. Of the second Mighty Ducks was my movie. Um, it's time for my knuckle puck. Sorry, I had to get that out. uh, what? Damn, I can't even read my own damn handwriting. What the hell did I write? Oh,
Come on, blind woman. Come on, blind woman.
what time? What teams is it time to panic? Like, who's on panic mode here?
Do I have to say anything else? Do I need to say anything else?
I mean, Steelers is not. Well, let's see. Who are the more? Because you got Washington that's 1-4. You had. I see more. I feel like it's more of the Steelers if they can't get shit going. Because, like we said earlier, I think I could definitely see this. See the Steelers could have their first losing season. It does. Like I said, if you have freaking where's Waldo not being around it. And then again, we can't find him anyway. So I mean,
Big Simple said the Commanders.
yeah, I could definitely see that.
What other team that's in panic mode? I got one. The Los Angeles Rams. They are in panic mode. I'm sorry to say. The Super Bowl reigning champions are in panic mode because there's no way that Matthew Stafford could be on his back more than 6 times a game. Matthew Stafford can't win football games if he even got an offensive line. We've seen it all the years that he had in Detroit with no offensive line. That's why they could never make the playoffs. And now you see it now with the Los Angeles Rams, even though they lost 3 starting offensive linemen, 1 retired and 2 went to the Buffalo Bills. Them guys are gone. Why is that Josh Allen having the year that he's having with that offensive line? Enough said, but this defense is not the same. Jalen Ramsey is not the same corner. He's getting smoked every week now. The Rams is in panic mode.
And not to mention they're not getting Cam Akers involved, which fucking screwed me in fantasy. So fuck that. Fuck me away from that. You brought in Allen Robinson. You're not using him. Like you got all these offensive weapons, and you're not using them other than Cooper Kupp.
Me and Dante always says this on both sides of the ball. If your offensive defensive line can't do nothing for you, nothing else works.
Could you say the Bengals are in panic mode?
Yes,
because now defenses are. They know how Chase is. They know what to do with Jamar Chase now because you don't see him exploding for big plays no more like we saw last year. Damn,
they're in panic mode.
I'm not gonna say, Damian, I disagree 1,000% with your list. Don't even count the Texans, the Falcons, the Lions. We've been in panic mode since the first start of the season. We already know we're not expecting to go nowhere. So we're talking about, when you're talking about panic mode, you're talking about teams that supposed to make the playoffs, that has expectation, not teams that you expect to be out of the playoffs already. So you can't bring that up. Now, if you want to talk about the Broncos, I like the Broncos. They should be in panic mode because with Coach Nathaniel Hackett, the Steelers damn sure should be in panic mode right now. Like I said, you burn that bridge, you got to cross back over now. Kenny Pickett got to get him down. And Mike Tomlin, I'm scared for Mike Tomlin, to be honest. I ain't never been scared of them, but I'm scared for Mike Tomlin to have his first losing season because I respect that man so much. And now this team don't even look like Pittsburgh. You can say the Raiders, but I still have a lot more faith in the Raiders. I still have faith in the Raiders. I think they can straighten it up because their schedule is pretty favorable. Now, if they started losing a couple of games in this schedule, then you can say they in panic mode all day because they can't afford to lose a couple more games in that division. They still got to see the Chiefs. They still got to see Justin Herbert. They still got to see the Broncos. But I think they can beat the Broncos. You want to say the Saints? Yes, you can say the Saints. But the Texans, the Commanders, and all of that, and our Bears, you can say
Panther season is done.
Yeah, Panther season is it. They didn't never got started. It never got started just like we did. It never just really got started. So yeah, you want to say them playoff teams? Yeah, they in panic mode. But us, we've been in panic mode since the start of the season.
So I do got a stat. The Tennessee Titans have a 3-2 record despite scoring 0 points in their fourth quarter of each of their games this season. They've been outscored 17-0 in fourth quarters.
And the fact that they're 3-2 because of
That's a
that,
good stat, surprisingly.
it's very surprising for a team that thank you Howie for pulling the trigger on that to give up 2 draft picks on a penny of the dollar for AJ Brown. So I mean,
What's going on, old man?
but it's just like I would expect for this team to be like a sub 500 team because losing AJ Brown, who knows how you're going to get how much longer you're going to get out of Derrick Henry because we know that running backs tend to do well after the age of 30. I mean, perfect example. Look at Todd Gurley. Like when he was in his prime, like we seen this guy be explosive. Not anymore because we found out with arthritis took him out of the league.
If
So
I'm not mistaken, somebody's still paying him, or somebody didn't give him his money. It was either
shoot.
Atlanta or the Rams. Somebody still
I think he's getting paid from both.
I think so as well. I mean, you also got Zeke Elliott. I mean, that even though that's an overpaid ass contract, you know where he's at as a running back. Well, mostly for fullback, the way that he's been playing. But yeah, running backs they're easily replaceable. So I mean, it's like we've seen this. So I mean, Derrick Henry. I mean, despite having a couple of good seasons, especially with that foot injury, though, how much longer are you going to get out of Derrick Henry for the rest of the long term before you replace him?
All right, so let's move into some NBA real quick before we go break down week 6. Can the Nets is on my list because they've been in the news for a little bit. Ben Simmons is there. Steve Nash talking about Ben Simmons not gonna be great right away. KD's
More
coming out and saying, "Who
excuses.
cares if you make it or not?" Like, are they really trying to baby and make Ben Simmons comfortable? Like, don't let him get comfortable. He ain't gonna produce nothing. So how can the Nets overcome a wild off season for it to be and compete for a title?
The Nets will not compete for a title. Let's just keep it real. I don't care if Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, or Kyrie Irving play all 82 games. Those three they have no continuity playing with each other. That's the reason why they won't win a championship. I see them making the playoffs, but do I see them going deep in the playoffs? No, because outside of those three, who can you really rely on? Who did they really get in free agency? Because Blake Griffin ended up signing with the Boston Celtics, so he's no longer there. So I mean,
they still got LaMarcus Aldridge. They probably still got LaMarcus Aldridge on the roster.
Then DeAndre Jordan went to Denver, so it's like, yeah,
they got Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, from the Utah Jazz.
Royce O'Neal.
Exactly. And think of this too, and Keith, think of this too. They actually, when they had Jared Allen, they actually played pretty well with Jared Allen, and they shipped his ass out to Cleveland, and we see what Jared becomes an all-star. So damn, so they can't even keep on the talent that they had all-star potential.
I just feel like I know it's preseason, but stuff is been out there. At least he's out there, but he's still doing the same shit. He'll get the ball, he'll pass it, he'll go somewhere. Like he had a Donovan Mitchell on him, and he didn't want to post him up. Or was it Kyle Lowry? Somebody he had on him, and he didn't post him up. He passed the ball. He did. He get the ball in the post, and he still couldn't shoot. So it's just like at least here, what was it? At least we see Matisse Thybulle trying to work on his game. Who else couldn't shoot but worked on their game constantly every time? Look at Tyrese Maxey. Maxey might be in the 3-point shootout contest this year. The way he's been working over. You clearly see this man working over the summer to improve his game. Right after they lost, he wanted to go in the gym. Doc Rivers was like, "No, you take a week off." Like this is the different mentality between Ben Simmons and Tyrese Maxey. Like he wants to improve his craft. I just feel like Ben don't want to play and do nothing.
Just take a look at this. This way you know this team is not going anywhere. It's 8 seconds, so you got to take a look at it. You will see Kyrie Irving, you'll see Kevin Durant, and watch how Ben Simmons shoot this ball.
No, it was a pass. It's a pass. It's not.
That's a shot.
No, it's not. It's a pass. Because somebody underneath the basket.
That is a shot. Sorry. That's a shot. That's a jump shot. You don't pass the ball flicking the wrist like this. I'm just saying. Airball,
Look at this. Look at
scrub.
this.
Alligator hands, scrub.
You Tyrannosaurus Rex hand arms. Ben looked horrible, not being mean, but I think Ben will do more damage than good on for any team. Ben Simmons shoot in his first game with the Nets. Y'all still complaining he doesn't.
It's not about. This is my thing, Damien. And being a former me and Key, I don't know if Robert played basketball, but former basketball players.
I used to.
As a point guard, see Key played. Key never played point guard. I did.
I wasn't not a guard. I was down low.
Right. So as a guard, yes, you are.
Yeah, I was a power forward.
As a point guard, you pass first, but in the size difference of Ben Simmons, it's not about if he's making the shots. It's when he's taking them. It's the problem. He's not taking advantage of the opportunity when he does have the ball in his hands, and the fact that they actually step off of him, it make him shoot, and he still doesn't do it. That's where you learn how to get better as a scorer or as a shooter. When they step it back, okay, y'all gonna step back with me. I'm gonna pull this and I'm gonna see if I can make it. But he doesn't even do that. They step off of him like he's at the top of the 3-point line. They damn near in the middle of the foul line. That's too much cushion. That means they don't respect you as a shooter. So for Ben Simmons to not even take the opportunity to shoot the basketball, that's the problem. We know that on a fast break, you could get Ben Simmons on a fast break. You know he could probably score on a fast break. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the rack. But I just need Ben Simmons to be mentally stronger, physically stronger, and be more aware of your surroundings on the basketball court. Yeah, we know you can pass the ball. Yes, we know that you can play defense. Understanding that. But if you improve your offensive arsenal, you have a perfect type of way. Okay, they're going to have to respect you. But the problem that we have with Ben Simmons is he does not care. He thinks that he does not need to develop. And he does. The best of the best do it. You can't call yourself, oh, I'm the best of the best in the league, and you don't develop. That's all we're saying.
Now, Arku comes in and Dante disappears.
Wait. He said, Damian says, his defenders, he isn't supposed to shoot the ball when he's good at defending it. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you one point guard that don't shoot the ball, but did shoot it when he was open. Eric Snow is a prime example of this.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Snow is a prime example of not a scoring point guard. But when he had the shot and he was open, he took it. That's the difference. Eric Snow is one of our best defensive guards in that era of 2000 when we went to the finals against the Lakers. He was our best defender when it came to point guards. That guy I don't care if that man had 4 points or 6 points. That man could Mario Chalmers. I wouldn't say Mario Chalmers because Mario Chalmers actually can shoot the ball. We're talking about guards that can't shoot, but they still make an attempt to shoot. And me personally, I feel like Ben Simmons don't even attempt. We just ask you to shoot. Just take a shot. I don't care if it's one time. One time. So Eric Snow is a prime example of a point guard that doesn't shoot, but when he sees an opening, especially the elbow shot that he used to shoot.
Yeah. He wasn't good. He wasn't good offensively, like really like shooting wise, but it'll be some nights where he surprised you and gave you 20.
Right. It'd be some nights that elbow shot would be good. He'll the one that pushed the fast break. He'll take it coast to coast sometimes, Eric Snow, depending on the situation. But that's being a mind of a point guard,
Definitely. Do I have any more? Oh, Melo Ball is gonna be out for 1 or 2 weeks. He had that high ankle sprain, that might hurt the Hornets for a little bit. But let's go ahead and everybody disappeared.
Right, just left us in the loop.
No, but I think Robert probably had to go back to work, and Dante said he'll be back in. Um, he said, "Oh, he said I thought you said Phil Snow, the DC that got fired."
Yeah. No, I said Eric Snow.
Eric
Not
Snow.
Phil Snow.
Back in the day with AI. Oh, there you go, Coach.
All right, I can add him real quick.
Coach, look
I'm
who's
gonna
in the
put you back
chat.
up top, brother, because it's y'all show.
Go ahead. You say what?
Said, look who's in the chat.
Who's in the chat?
Arku.
Hey, Arku, how you doing, man? Hey, Arku, what was that? What was that noise you came in my chat talking about? Dante MK? What was that noise, Arku? Huh? Now you finally decided to show up, huh, Arku? Arku, come on, man. Don't you know how many people I told you to try to give me, and I ain't flinch not one bit? Them Astros, when every time you come at me, you gonna get bit right back in the behind. You gonna get bit right back in the behind. So watch your mouth next time.
So we were just talking about Ben Simmons, and Damian put this out here, and I had to explain to him this. He says that Ben Simmons, he's a defender, isn't supposed to shoot the ball when he is good at defending it. And I gave him a prime example of a former Philadelphia 76ers point guard in Eric Snow. Eric Snow was a great defender for the Philadelphia 76ers. But when he was open, he took the shot. He didn't take it like 10, 20 times, but he took that little elbow shot, and at least he attempted it. The difference between Eric Snow and Ben Simmons can be wide open, and he still won't attempt it. I mean, I don't know if you agree to or disagree, but that's what we were just talking about.
No, I'm saying for the last longer in this league, you're gonna have to know how to shoot the basketball to last longer in the league. If you're gonna last longer and be productive in the league, you're gonna have to learn how to shoot the ball. Now, for Ben Simmons, it depends on if he switched to his position. If he switched to a position, I believe he can be productive. If he switched to the power forward or the center, he can be probably good. So you won't have to worry about him shooting as much on the perimeter. But it still could be a problem if he's not going to be able to shoot it. But he can still do so much other things well. You won't have to worry about. As long as the ball is not in his hands and he don't have to play point guard. As long as the ball's not in his hands, he don't have to dribble the ball up the court, play point guard, then I'm fine. Like on fast breaks and stuff, he can do that. But as far as playing another role as a center or power forward, I feel like he can be fine. I feel like he can be fine. So again, yeah, I'm gonna say if he switches position, I believe he can be straight. But if the last in this league, you're gonna have to shoot the rock at some point to last longer in this league.
It's crazy because I literally just said what Dante just said. That's crazy. Great minds think alike.
Like we already know, Ben is great defensively, 1 through 5. We know this. We know he can push the ball up in fast breaks. We know this. But I just like y'all said, I just feel like it's game of basketball. You have to know how to shoot some way, somehow. Dennis Rodman wasn't a great scorer, but when he did, he scored.
That was only from the foul line, though.
At least he scored from the foul line. Some people can't even do that. But let's get we got some time left, and we gonna get down into and Dante, I got the graphics. I just ain't do no topics on the over and under, but I just ain't added the StreamYard yet.
What? Oh, the over under? Okay.
And then
much love, Positive Philly. Much love, my guy. Fact or fiction? Oh, damn it.
So Dante was like, we need some. I was like, I know, I'll fix it. So
much love to you, Positive Philly, man. Happy to work with you.
We just ain't put it on there yet. But we, Positive Philly, he is a part of the Spotlight Sports Network, so we gonna get you on board and get everything going. So let's get into these week 6 NFL picks. So we got Houston's on a bye. We got the Raiders on a bye this week.
Thank God.
I think,
Thank God.
I think the Lions is
There
on
is
a
a
bye.
God. There is a God that I don't have to stress and lose the top of my head again. Thank God. Jesus, please bless us with a bye week so everybody can be healthy for week 7. God.
Jake, if you still watching, the Golden Knights is down 1-0.
Oh, damn. Go Flyers.
All right, so let's get in. Let me do this because this is what I usually do.
Look at Dante. I got him rolling over there.
You didn't know it was the. Oh yeah, he knew. He was happy. He's happy about the bye week. He's like, thank
I'm
God.
so happy yeah, I know about the bye week. I'm so happy, man. Listen, I can eat a I don't know if it's true, but I heard they got adult happy meals at McDonald's that I've been hearing. That's what I'm hearing. They have
They're
adult
not
happy
worth.
meals,
They're
and I
not
need one
worth.
right now for the bye week.
They're not worth buying because I see what's all in it. You might as well get You might as well get the regular meal for what they got.
So
in it.
is it worth more buying than watching the Raiders play?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, Spot, I got one more question before we move on. I got one more question. How did you like the debut of Cleveland Farrell playing cornerback?
This is how I felt. Watch. This is exactly how I felt. I can eat some low-fat graham crackers.
Oh Lord.
That's how I felt. I thought it was you had Cleveland Farrell. You had Cleveland Farrell, you had Rock Ya-Sin, and then you had Travis Kelce, and still got dominated. Okay. Awesome. It was a goddamn disgrace.
He said Grimace is in it, and that's Mike McCarthy. I can't. He called Mike McCarthy Grimace.
At least Mike McCarthy won't put his defensive tackle at the corner position. How about that?
Oh no, that's Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn ain't gonna do that.
Fucking Patrick Graham, man. Did you see why I got the Graham? Listen, Patrick Graham. Bam. Here we go.
You need some water for them graham crackers.
Listen, I got 2 bottles of water right here. I'm good.
They could. Well, they did. No, they did mention China. They did mention her. Billy Gunn. You know he's in AEW as Daddy Ass. We're not going to talk about that. But apparently
We're not
they
going to get
wanted
into wrestling.
They wanted Billy Gunn there.
My childhood is done.
So they definitely wanted Billy Gunn there. But I'm on an ESPN pick 'em because I'm going to be picking these games, and hopefully by the time Sunday come, I might pick them and switch them over. But we got the Thursday night matchup, another snooze fest. We got the Washington Commanders going up against the Chicago Bears. And who is everybody picking?
I'm taking a tie. I'm taking a tie. I can't pick. We just talked about it earlier in the show, right? Who has the better we're not talking about who's the better quarterback, who's the better offensive line. And Dante said the Commanders. I say neither. I plead the fifth on that. Terry McLaurin is nowhere to be found. Is where's Waldo for him?
He even going for Washington.
Listen, I'm not going with nobody right now. I'll make my pick on the morning show. But right now, I'll make my pick tomorrow. I have to look up some information for them, but this game is going to be like looking for a White Castle at 4:00 in the morning.
Oh, not White Castle.
It's bad. It's bad. So I'm not picking nobody at this point. I'm picking I'm picking tie. It's going into the tie for real.
Both O lines aren't that great. Let me see if I got any stats here for this game. So, the regular season history, Washington leads all-time series. That's horrible. Oh, listen to this record. Washington leads all-time series 21, 22, 21, and 1. 22, 21, and 1 is the all-time record between Washington and Chicago. Washington has won 7 of their past 8. The last game that they played was September 23rd, 2019. Chicago won 31-15. Um, and the last game at the site, December 24th, so it was Christmas Eve in 2016, Washington won 41-21.
I'm still
Wow.
picking a tie. That doesn't change anything for me.
21, 22, 21, and 1. What kind of record? What the
Like I said,
hell?
I plead the fifth on this game.
I can't pick this game. I can't pick this game yet either. I gotta wait till Thursday. Then I'll go through my lineup. I don't know what to say about this shit. Matter of fact, I can ask Siri. I don't know.
I'm picking snacks. I'm picking spaghetti and snacks.
He got a whole damn plate. You know, I gotta say the Bears.
This be the first time ever Coach Dante don't pick a game. I'm not gonna pick it. I'm not gonna pick.
I gotta say the Bears. They're 2-3. What I am Carson Wentz week 3. Washington had 9 sacks against. Whew, yeah, you know what? I've never plead the fifth, but I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one. So we got the Falcons going up against San Fran.
This is a no-brainer. I'm taking the 49ers here, even though that the Falcons got screwed with that roughing the passer call last week. I think the 49ers running game is very effective. And that's something that the Buccaneers running game was really the running game for the Buccaneers outside of what's his name? LeGarrette, not LeGarrette, but what's his name?
Oh, you talking about Leonard Fournette?
Leonard Fournette, yes. Outside of Leonard Fournette, the running game is nowhere to be found. And I like the way the 49ers are coming along. They got that big win over the Rams on Monday night. And they just won on Sunday. So I like it. I'm taking the 49ers here over the Falcons. I have to. I like it. I think Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm going to put a bold prediction. He gets 300 yards in this game. But not on AJ Terrell's side.
So the 49ers lead the all-time series 47, 31, and 1. The Falcons has won 2 out of the last 3. The last game was December 19th, 2021. Falcons 13, 49ers 31. And the last game at site was December 18th, 2016. 49ers lost 41-13. But I am going to say the Niners here. Dante, who you think? Who you got?
Oh, next question.
Oh, he said the Niners. All right, so we got the New England Patriots going up against the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland should have won last week. Freaking kicker.
And yeah, I picked the Detroit Lions to upset
And
the New
they
England
got
Patriots. And they,
screamed.
how do number one in scoring offense and gets an egg against the Patriots? Like I'm lost. I'm lost in that. But the Patriots are a very inconsistent team. They up and down. I like Cleveland Browns defense. I can say that. But the way they lost last week, I'm gonna have to go with New England.
So the matchup with series is the Patriot leads all time. This record ain't no better either. 13-12. The Patriots have won their past 4. The last time they played was last year, November 14th. Browns 7, Patriots 45. I'm gonna go with the Browns here. I just feel like the Browns can bounce back from last week, and yeah, I like the Browns. Nick Chubb.
What a game played at?
They're in Cleveland.
Give me the Patriots still. I don't trust the Browns. Give me the Patriots still. They don't make no difference. Give me the Patriots still. I can't trust the Browns. They had a lead against the Jets. They blew that lead. They had a lead against was it the Falcons? They blew that lead. Then they had a lead against the Chargers. They blew that game. So yeah,
The Steelers
give me the
almost
Patriots.
came back against them on Thursday night.
Yeah, Steelers almost came back and beat them on Thursday night. So yeah, they blew 3 leads this whole year. They've been in these games. They blew 3. They blew 3 leads. They blew 3 leads this year. So yeah, give me the Patriots.
Jets and Green Bay, and we can't say next question because we know because the Giants knocked off Green Bay.
I'm taking the Jets.
Mhm.
I'm taking the Jets. I'm sorry, but hey, I picked Green Bay last week, and they disappointed me. Right? Even if Brees Hall and Michael Carter can run the way Saquon Barkley ran on his defense,
Brees
Jets will
Hall
win
had
this
a
game.
season high 197 scrimmage yards, 197 scrimmage yards, and a rushing touchdown last week. Most scrimmage yards by a rookie in a single game this season, and most ever scored by a Jets rookie. So
Yeah, I'm taking the
that
Jets in the upset.
say something. So the Jets lead the series all time 8-5. Packers won 3 out of their last they passed 3. Last time they played was December 23rd of 2018. Packers 44, Jets 38 in overtime.
Mm,
Mm.
I'm taking the Jets. I ain't changing it.
I'm taking the Packers to get off the snide, but this will be a close ass game.
I'm gonna take Green Bay as well. I don't see Aaron Rodgers losing again like twice to a New York team. We got the Colts against the Jags.
Tie.
Another tie. That would be funny. The Colts
Because
lead. This
go
funny.
ahead.
The Colts lead the series 26-17, but the Jags won 2 of their past games, and we
They
all
won
know
all
what
of the
happened
Jets
last
won all of
time.
them at home.
24-0 was they scored last time, and the Colts are at home.
Um,
I don't think it matters. I'm taking the Jag. I want to take a tie, but I might just take Jacksonville here.
I'm gonna take Indianapolis right here. I feel like they have to win this one. They can't now. If it was in Jacksonville, I wouldn't pick Indianapolis. I wouldn't pick them at all. I wouldn't pick them at
Just
all.
Okay,
because
so it's not in Jacksonville. Switch it. I'm taking the Colts.
because the Jags won the Jags won 24-0 in Jacksonville, and you know the Colts can't win in Jacksonville to save their life.
Yep.
At the same time, the Colts can't win at home either.
Every time, look, if I'm starting to pick the Colts and they lose. So you know
They
what?
started
F
to
it.
act like the Minnesota
I'm
Vikings
taking the
again.
Jags. I'm taking the Jags.
I wouldn't be
We
mad
got
at that if they beat them.
Yeah, the
so we
Jags
got
do
Minnesota.
need a window after the last 2 losses.
So we got the 4-1 Minnesota Vikings going up against the 3-2 Miami Dolphins and Skylar Thompson because Teddy Bridgewater is in concussion protocol.
Vikings.
Vikings.
So Dolphins lead the series all time 7-5. Dolphins have won 3 out of the last 4. The last time that Minnesota played the Dolphins was December 16th of 2018. 41-17 was the score. I'm gonna go with Minnesota here. I mean, I picked Minnesota last week and shit, they won. So
The curse is over.
I can pick Minnesota. I'm gonna pick Minnesota. We got the Bengals. Did you say Minnesota, Dante? We got the Bengals and the Saints.
This is a tough one here because they both coming off of good games, in last week.
And Nola.
And you know what? This is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. But if I wouldn't even say the Saints have a better defense because they let Geno Smith look like an MVP caliber quarterback last week. So, I mean, and even though Geno Smith is not an MVP caliber quarterback, but he definitely damn sure played like one against this defense. This is tough, man. And the Bengals got to bounce back from a tragic loss on Sunday night against Baltimore. I'm gonna take New Orleans.
So the all-time record is tied between the Bengals and New Orleans. It's 7-7. The Saints have won 2 of their last 3. Last time they played was November 11th, 2018. The Saints 51, the Bengals 14. That was back in Drew Brees days. Um, no, I'm gonna go with the Saints here. I mean, I if Andy Dalton's back there, Taysom Hill, they're still going to find ways. I think they lock up Chase still, and they're going to have to make Joe Burrow throw the ball. But they got to get Joe Mixon involved in this running game if they're going to win this game. So I'm going to go out and say the Saints for now. Sunday might come, I might switch my pick. But as of right now, I'm going to say the Saints.
I'm gonna be the lone wolf. I'm gonna take the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm gonna take the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know what the hell happened to this damn Saints defense. I thought this Saints defense was elite. Last year. They were ranked fourth in the league. They were elite defense. I don't know what the hell happened to this defense. I'm gonna take the Cincinnati Bengals to bounce back, but I'm not gonna be surprised if the Saints win this game at all.
What's crazy, Dante? The whole time we do shows in the offseason, you spoke highly of that Saints defense.
Yeah, that Saints defense was elite defense. They didn't have a quarterback last year. That was the only reason they probably didn't make the playoffs. They didn't have a quarterback. But yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to this Saints defense after that. After having Geno Smith looking like he was wearing a gold jacket. He wearing a gold jacket out
there. Just put him in Canton already. Here's your gold jacket. We got the Baltimore Ravens going up against the hot 4-1 Giants team.
Who the Giants playing again?
Baltimore.
This is a tough game. But as they say, Saquon is on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. I think he is on a mission to prove that he's still one of the top backs in football. He's on a mission. And Brian DeBoer has these guys playing great football. He really do. Complimentary football, especially on both sides of the football. The question is, can this defense contain Lamar Jackson when it comes to his legs? Lamar Jackson beat Cincinnati with his legs to get Justin Tucker into field goal range last week. So I am going to take the Giants here. This is in New York. Well, New Jersey. But I'm going to take the Giants here, but I'm only going to take about 3 points.
Okay. So the series is the Ravens lead the all-time series 4-2. Ravens have won 2 out of the 3 games. And the last time they played was December 27th, 2020. Giants 13, Ravens 27.
I'm gonna take the Giants.
Every time I pick Baltimore, they lose.
I'm gonna take the Giants on this one.
I'm torn. We're gonna plead the fifth here on this one. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against Pittsburgh Steelers.
So Pittsburgh and who?
Tampa.
I'm taking Tampa. This is this even a close game? Tom Brady throws 7 touchdowns against his Pittsburgh Steelers. 7 touchdowns. I'm done with Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh is done. I said it on the Sunday show. Without PJ Watt, they only get 1.7 sacks a game. They didn't even get 1 last week.
Touchdowns.
Tom Brady's gonna be pissed off because of his number one, his divorce, and the wife trying to take all his money. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna play for this goddamn money, yeah, and I'm gonna still be my sponsor for Uggs on top of that." 7 touchdowns is a bold prediction for me. Pittsburgh is done.
That's
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say next question, but I will say this. It looked like the way the Pittsburgh Steelers played last week. It looked like the damn Bills had 1,000 points on them the way they played last week. God damn! I mean, Pittsburgh forgot they had a 12 o'clock game. The way they goddamn played. I mean, golly, you had Gabriel looking like he's Michael Irvin out there, or Jerry Rice out there. The way he was catching that ball out there with one arm, with one hand, and stuff like that. I'm just gonna say next question on that one. No doubt.
Hey, Arku. The Bucs offensive line is going to be the best offensive line in football this week because there's no pressure without TJ Watt.
This defense can't stop nobody. They can't stop nobody.
They can't stop a fluid Mucinex threw it in the face of them. They wouldn't stop nothing. They can't stop a cold.
So the Steelers lead the all-time series 9-2. Steelers has won 5 of their last 6. The last time they played was September 24th, 2018. Steelers 30, Buccaneers 27. But that was back in the good old days when they had Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown and all those guys over there. Yeah, so but I'm going to take Tampa, of course, here. We got the Rams going up against the Panthers.
Just give me the Rams. I don't trust Steve Wilkes as the head coach, the interim head coach for the Carolina Panthers. PJ Walker is getting the start. If the Rams don't win this game, they definitely in panic mode. I'm gonna pick the Rams because the Panthers are depleted, and yeah, Baker Mayfield's not playing. You're hearing rumors about Christian McCaffrey being traded. Then now DJ.
They're talking about a whole fire sale with Carolina. They talking about Artie Burns to the Eagles and everything else. I'm like, what?
Yeah. They talking about it was even I don't know if Gooley put it in our group chat about DJ Moore going to Chicago. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm taking the Rams here. Mm-hmm.
So the Panthers lead this series all time 12-9. Panthers won 2 of their last 3.
I'm gonna take
the last time they played each other, the Rams won by 3. September 8th of 2019.
I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm taking the Rams.
So am I. But if PJ Walker go in SoFi and light y'all up, I'm coming after Freddie.
He ain't gonna be able to say nothing then. He don't better open up his mouth at that point.
Put Freddie on a milk carton if they lose.
Everybody gonna try to find him at that point.
So we got the Arizona Cardinals up against the Seattle Seahawks. This record ain't no better. Seahawks lead the series all time 23, 22, and 1 type of shit.
Oh, I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks. I don't think the Cardinals ain't that good. The way I looked at them, they ain't that good. They ain't that good on defense, and they struggle on offense. I'm taking the Seahawks, man. I'm taking the Seahawks. I like the Seahawks. I like this game for the Seahawks.
I'm gonna have to salute Geno Smith for reviving his career with the Seattle Seahawks football team. He actually did revive his career with this. I'm taking Seattle, even though Rashad Penny is done for the year again with another injury. My God, he can't stay healthy. But I love what DK Metcalf is doing, is making his adjustments to Geno Smith and Tyler Lockett, another underrated receiver in this league that doesn't get his respect. Please give that man his respect.
Tyler Lockett is one of the best deep ball receivers right now. Name somebody better that can go down the field deep.
I think Tyler Lockett is a top 10 receiver. He's a top 10 receiver. He probably won't be in my top 5, but he's damn near close. I'll put him at number 6, for real. In my opinion. But I'm taking Seattle here. It's a no-brainer for me. I'm taking Seattle here. I love Kyler Murray, and he played his backyard football and all that. But you're not going to be scrambling and wearing yourself out every single week. You're just not going to keep doing that.
Very underneath the bus for that dang on Eagles game.
Tony is not better than Tyler Lockett. Damien, you smoking crack.
There's only one person. There's only one player that may be better than Tyler Lockett, and that's Darren Waller. I'm just joking. He checked out in the Cincinnati game spot. You know that he checked out in the playoff game. He been checked out. He been wanted to stop playing football.
He worried about his rap career than playing football.
He worried about Kelsey Plum too. He does date Kelsey Plum. He does date Kelsey. Yep. He does date. Yeah, he dates Kelsey Plum. He talks to Kelsey. They go out.
Oh.
Because he be at the Las Vegas Aces game. Yep.
Oh, right. He was at the Las Vegas Aces game.
This whole year he been at Las Vegas Aces game.
He been at the playoffs the whole year, and he was not on the sidelines for preseason.
He was in Kelsey Plum's plum.
Yep, he was. Yep.
He was in the plum punani.
Oh snap! So we got the game. This the game of the week right here. We got the Chiefs and the Bills. 4:00 game. This should be prime time. Why is it in the afternoon?
This should be a Monday night or a Sunday night game. Can we switch it?
Yeah, I don't mind playing Dallas in the afternoon. It don't mean nothing. It's a Sunday night game for us.
Oh, somebody might have to do that game on the network. That game might have to go on the network for that one.
What?
That Bills and Chiefs? Oh yeah. But I mean, they might run into the Cowboys though, right? Is they gonna run into the Cowboys? Okay, so I might ask a
You know what?
suggestion for Sunday.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm taking Buffalo. Fuck KC. I'm taking Buffalo.
he love MC.
I want KC to lose their next 4 games.
I think Buffalo got their number.
Yeah.
I'm going to Buffalo here.
I'm gonna go Buffalo on this one. I like Buffalo. It's in Buffalo too. I like Buffalo at home.
All right, so where's the damn email at? Freaking A. I gotta go back in the email and look under the. There we go. Zoom in because my ass can't see. All right, so the all-time series between the Chiefs and the KC is the Bills. All-time series is 25, 21, and 1. What is up with all these ties? 2 out of the last 3 the Bills won. The last time they played was October 10th of 21, and the Bills won 38-20. Again, so I'm definitely taking the Bills. You know what, cool? That's what I'm saying. If we beat y'all, I need y'all Cowboys fans to not have no damn. I don't want to hear no excuses. Damn it! I don't want to hear none.
Slay got a bet. Big play. Slay got a bet with somebody.
Oh,
he got a bet with somebody. He got a bet with Matthew Goodman, the Cowboy fan. I can't wait.
I got a bet. I got a bet for Key.
Oh
hell. Yeah, I know this bet might not happen no time soon. But you said it yourself. If your son ever got drafted to the Dallas Cowboys, you listen. If the Eagles lose, you gotta throw the Cowboys jersey.
Oh my goodness! How if you get swept by the Cowboys, you can't do it? How about if you get swept by them? If you get swept by them,
I'll make it easier for you. If the Eagles lose to the Cowboys, you gotta buy you a Cowboys hat with an embroidered signature of Michael Parsons.
Ooh. If they get swept off, they lose, period.
If they lose.
Sunday, or if we get like Sunday?
Sunday.
Fine.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a little easier for you. If Michael Parsons get 2 sacks on Jalen Hurts, that's when you got to get the signature.
Oh, you know he gonna get.
But if he doesn't, you just got to buy the hat.
And you gotta wear it. You gotta wear it. You gotta wear it.
And you gotta wear it on the next 7,200 second podcast.
You gotta wear it all week. Matter of fact, you gotta wear it the whole week. Wear it the whole week. Yep. You gotta wear it the whole week. You gotta wear it the whole week.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Jesus Christ, I gotta buy that shit. Everybody gonna be looking at me like, "He, what the hell? I lost on a bet." All right, where we at? Are we at that?
You see what happened with my bad with that hot ass suit on Sunday?
Damien said, "Damn, that's cold." So speaking of the Cowboys and Eagles, so we're at the Cowboys and Eagles game. And it is at Lincoln Financial Field. The Cowboys lead the series all time, 69-53. Cowboys have won past 3. Of course, the last time they won was January when they beat us 51-28 with 3rd and 4th stringers, and everybody was happy. That was Dallas Super Bowl that year. Y'all got.
You know what? I don't want to be. I'm sorry, Key. I don't want to be like this. But I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys because I want to see Key in a cowboy hat on the next 72 in all week. So I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't know how quick it's going to be because I got to order it on mine, so I can't go out and get one.
She going to cheat and use for the Fanatics. I know what she was doing with that. You better get the overnight shipping.
That's gonna make me go out to Lids. Like I'm gonna have to go to a Lids and print this on. Jesus Christ.
And don't go to a lid with an Eagles jersey or they buy the Cowboys. That would be so wrong.
I'm
But
gonna be like, I lost the bet. Can I get this hat? And can you put Michael Parsons on this hat? And then I would give it to a Cowboys fan. Like I wouldn't keep it. I would give it to somebody.
but I'm gonna have to go with Dante on this. I want to see the bet. I want to see the bet.
You
I'm
said
taking the
screw
Dallas,
it.
I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys. But in my heart, I want to pick Philadelphia. They still 5-0. They still got the best record in the league. But screw it. Screw it, like Damian says. We taking the Cowboys because we want Key in a Cowboys hat.
And Slay will be one step closer. If the Eagles lose, Slay will be one step closer to Matthew Goodman's bet because his bet, if the Eagles get swept by the Cowboys, Slay got to come up on stream and say the Cowboys are the Eagles' daddy. Slay got to say that.
Wow.
Oh, I should have made it for Key. If the Eagles get swept, she got to come on screen and say the Cowboys are America's team.
Lord have mercy. I'm first taking the birds. I'm taking Dallas here. Football gods, I need y'all. Gotta keep that green. Y'all gotta keep that blue off my head. Then I'm gonna have to wash my hair after it. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. We got the Monday Night Football game. We got an AFC West matchup. Denver Broncos up against the Chargers.
Chargers. I'm done with the three-legged donkeys.
Broncos
Chargers.
lead this series all time 69-54-1. Denver has won two of the past three. Last time they faced each other was this January 2nd, 2022. Denver 13, Chargers 34. I got the Chargers winning this game. I got the Chargers. I don't know what Russell and Daniel Hackett is going to do here. But yeah. So let me look at the MLB right now because I know. So the Dodgers are winning 5-0, and the Yankees won 4-1. So it's the bottom of the fourth, and the Dodgers are up 5-0 in MLB. Look, Philly's got to win today, so I just feel like I can't. So look, so Jalen going to text me this. So his friend is watching us.
Yeah.
So you got me eating the Patrick Graham crackers, huh?
Hey, coach, don't worry about it. Them Raiders got a bye week. At least you get to watch the Vols this weekend. At least you got
Calling
something
an upset. Tennessee is going.
Hey, I'm gonna have them on upset alert against Alabama. Matter of fact, I'm gonna write that on my list for Friday. I think Tennessee gonna walk in, gonna beat Alabama this weekend. I really think I'm gonna have them on upset alert this weekend against Alabama. So hey, I just love upsets. That's all. I just love upsets. So I'm gonna have Tennessee beating Alabama this weekend.
You gotta feel your upsets right, but the last couple of weeks you've been really wrong.
Yeah, I've been really wrong because I love to see upsets.
You gotta bounce back with the Tennessee over Alabama.
I do gotta bounce back, but like I said again, Spotlight, I ain't afraid to be right, be wrong at all. Like I said, but then again, like I said, I just love upsets because I think that's the best thing in college sports. Upsets. I think that's the best thing in our game. So
we haven't really got true upsets like that so far in college football, and it needs to happen.
Yep. And I'm gonna have Tennessee roll down. I think they have a chance to beat Alabama this weekend.
Who's your top performers this week? Offense and defense side of the ball.
Do I have to say anything about the offensive performers? My boy Josh Jacobs, like, come on. The last 2 weeks, he been rocking out. Last week 133, this week 144.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he had 30 plus carries again, averaging 7 yards a carry. You can't tell me in big play Slay, if he's not in your top performance video, me and you gonna have a talk.
Like my top performer will be my running back Damian Pierce against Jacksonville. Like I say, he carried us on his back this week in Jacksonville, so he is definitely my top performer of the week. This guy runs physical. He runs hard. He is hard to get down. And like I say, I respect this guy. And for a third round pick, he's my top performer for the Houston Texans against the Jacksonville Jaguars this weekend. Carried us to a win, put us on his back this weekend.
I do have an honorable mention, though. I got to shout out to Geno Smith again. Geno Smith did have a great game against a good, so-called good Saints defense. So I got
what's going on, Cold Top? What's going on, man? What's going on?
Hey, Cole's Cowboy, you might see Key in a Cowboys hat this next weekend if she lose Sunday night. We just got that bet official. You may see her in the Cowboys hat.
And you know what? I can't wait to see the reaction because Key is actually doing the game.
Oh, I'm helping her doing the game, Coach Spotlight. So you know, as well, I'm gonna be rubbing it in.
Trolling the hell out of me.
I'm be rubbing it in. Look, he got the eyes.
Yes.
Shout out to my boy Cole's Cowboy, man.
Because I said if my son ever gets drafted to the Dallas Cowboys, that'd be one jersey I can never put on, regardless if he's my child or not. I said I can never put on those colors. So yes, I got vetted, and I'm a woman of my word. I'm gonna keep it. So the bet was it was actually 2. So
right, I can explain it.
Go ahead.
So if Key loses, if this Eagles team lose to the Cowboys, and Marka Parsons get 2 sacks on Jalen Hurts, she has to get a Dallas Cowboys hat and get an embroidery signature of Micah Parsons on the hat.
And I'm giving that away to Dallas fans. So any Dallas fan that want that hat, hit me up and I will ship it to you for free. And then if we got swept, I gotta come up here on the screen and say Dallas Cowboys is America's team.
All right, so Cole's Cowboys said, I got to bet for the division. So if I lose, I got to rep a Reggie White jersey. I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that bet. That's pretty. I'm not mad at that bet.
Yeah, no, I'll put it on TikTok. I will put it on TikTok. Yes.
Hey, you know what? I see a Spotlight in that suit this weekend, man.
I looked good. Wait a minute now. I looked good, but I was hot as shit. Like, listen, let me tell you this right now, Dante. I looked good, but I was hot as shit. Like I was in a boiling brawl. Like that thing was bad. It was sweating. I was sweating under that suit. My God.
So I need all the football gods to keep me out of that blue. So I got faith in my squad. We're gonna see what happens. Either way, it should be a good game, but we'll see what's going down. But damn it. My anxiety is on 1,000,000. Oh, y'all irk my nerves so much. But yeah, but we gonna have some news for y'all in the next couple of days. We got some things in the works for y'all that we're gonna elaborate to the world soon as it goes down. But we got some things coming on and moving and shaking. That's about the Spotlight Sports Network about to get shook up, and but it's gonna be a good shakeup. It's gonna be fun. Bringing y'all more content, more quality, everything. So. You know what, Damien? I'm gonna have to have something. I gotta find something. Yeah, so I'm gonna need some type of liquor.
Yeah, y'all don't forget, Fadeaway is coming back soon because NBA season starts on the 18th. On the 18th, open night and then it starts. So Fadeaway will be back soon.
Next week, next Tuesday, there will be no 72 because you know why? Sixers Boston. I'll be doing that game. That will be on the network.
Also, after that game will be Warriors. What Lakers? I will be doing that game as well. I will be backing you behind.
NBA play-by-play is back.
Let's go.
Go back to doing the Sixers games again.
I think, Coach, that would be better doing the Raiders, probably.
You know what? You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying about that, man. Listen, doing the Raiders game is really stressful, man. It's getting bad to a point that I'm getting gray hairs on my chest. It's bad. It's bad.
At least you get to see they can make the playoffs. At least you get to see they can make the playoffs. But then again, they'll upset you in the playoffs. You know that for a fact. You know that will be coming.
Second round exit until they prove me otherwise. Second round exit until they prove me otherwise. I got Tyrese Maxey has been killing it. So, but I might have to get tickets to November. Well, no, I can't. That's too close. I was gonna say November 2nd, but then I forgot I'm going to a Penn State game on the 20 that Saturday after Thanksgiving. So that's too close. Damn. So I guess I won't be going to see the Nets and Sixers.
Well, but I know it's a game on the 27th. Spurs and Sixers. That'll be interesting to go to.
Spurs and Sixers. I don't see no Spurs.
I just want to see the Sixers kick my brother team ass. That's all.
You just better make sure it ain't gonna be the other way around.
You know what, Dante? See, you a jinx, bro. You a damn jinx.
But we definitely gotta go to the game. I want to go to another Flyers game just for Gritty and just to sit in them same seats we were sitting at last time.
Oh, they were beautiful. They were beautiful.
That was the only thing beautiful in that, huh?
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
That's the game that we lost in 2 minutes. They scored a goal.
2 minutes? They scored 3 goals in 2.
We saw the other team score back to back. We left. We left. And you know how I don't know if y'all know Key's slogan, but when she sees something going down, she'll be like, "Up, time to go."
Time to go. Let's go. We gonna get on out of here. Time to go. Yep.
I'm still mad at Wells Fargo Center that the food is like freaking $10 for like 3 chicken fingers and French fries, man. What type of crap? Wells Fargo, y'all gotta do better.
We got a dang on freeze pop that had liquor in it. How much is that? $8?
That was like $8. A skinny freeze pop that wasn't even 4 feet tall. It was worth it though, but still, I mean, it was strong.
I'm gonna definitely sit in them seats again because it was only $25, and I will definitely look. I thought Wells Fargo seats wasn't made for big people friendly until I got sat in them. I was like, damn, I must have lost some weight because last time I was there, I was like, this seat was extra snug, but I was able to sit back and I was like, oh, all right. But it's not, them seats ain't uncomfortable because my poor knees and feet was hurting. Well, it was my knee. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff coming up on the network. I know Friday is going to be me and King, DB Sports. We're going to preview the 76ers on Friday. That's on my channel, so make sure I come on back. Thursday night is going to be Gooley and Robert doing the game. Coach got a day off. He got a day the hell off. What? So yep, but make sure y'all come on back in the morning. For some morning show, it'll be me, Coach Dante. I think Brett's going to be on. Gene might be on with us in the morning. So stay tuned for that. I got to think of some topics, and this is where it gets harder during the week to think of something to talk about. So,
no, I'm still a Miz fan, but I don't like the fact what he did to our mascot. So fuck him for a week.
Freaking crazy. But Greedy got his ass back.
Sure did. Yes, I'm a Vols fan. Let's go, Vols! The beautiful, the rocky top. Let's go.
Tennessee. Hold on. Speaking of Gritty,
yeah.
That's one thing I can say about WWE. They can make shit entertaining. That's one thing I can say. He was messing with Miz all night long. And I said, Miz, you said your suit was $10,000. That shit like you got from K&G.
He was only trying to give him a birthday shirt. Gonna kick Gritty. Gritty kicked his ass right on back.
Yo, that I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty hilarious though. It really was.
I thought Dexter was in the Gritty costume. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was in it.
That would have been hilarious if he was though. Go ahead, kick him, Gritty. Kick him.
Oh, it cut off.
Oh, damn. You how you get all that and miss the kick?
Don't worry. When I got the video of Bray Wyatt, right as he came out and held the light, my phone died. But anything y'all got to say before we get on out of here? Because my ass got to go to bed, and now I'm really losing my voice. So,
so with that being said, y'all probably won't see me on Spotlight Raiders Talk for a whole week.
Oh my
If it ain't no acquisitions to get this team better, I will not be doing anything. I didn't do Reaction Tuesday today, and I damn sure probably won't even do a recap of the game. I was on the stream last night for 3 hours. I don't need to recap shit. You go watch the game. Go watch the game.
Ain't no point of watching the all 22.
Man, listen. That video I sent in the group chat of Dylan Parham getting his arm.
Oh, that was the all 22.
That was the all 22 part.
Got you.
I found that on Sanjeet's YouTube. But yeah, I'm not looking at the all 22 because it's nothing. Let me stop. Go ahead. Just make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe on the Spotlight Sports Network.
I was about to say I got the all 22. I got all the all 22s.
Sure do.
NFL Plus. So, but yeah, we're gonna get on out of here. Come on back in the morning. Come harass us in the morning. Me and Coach. Coach might have to hold it down for an hour because got a work meeting to go to tomorrow.
If it ain't busy at my job tomorrow, I'll hop on, but I'll be camped down.
I gotta figure out some topics that's irrelevant so we can talk about it for 2 hours. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, but come on back all this week. We got some stuff to talk about again. Some stuff will be coming out in the works that we got planned for y'all that y'all gonna enjoy. But we gonna get on out of here. Love, peace, and hair grease.
I'm gonna go play my piano. I'm gonna go play my piano in the back.
He gonna be like Schroeder. Do 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 do.
You know, hold up now. You know, Charlie Brown is Snoopy is my favorite cartoon characters. You know, I know it.
I know.
Christmas time is here.
That's what the Great Pumpkin should be coming on, shouldn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I watched Charlie's Thanksgiving. I watched Charlie Brown Christmas. I watch it all.
Remember the Red Baron?
Mm.
In the camp. Oh man, but in freaking Woodstock, but yeah. But all right, y'all, we gonna get on out of here. But again, y'all enjoy y'all the evening. Peace.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo,
yeah.
no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders, now we ain't